stream. As ever, I'm Wolf54, and welcome to my late night howling stream that I do every Wednesday night, or more Thursday morning. Anyway, so welcome. I do this stream all the time at, why is my hand getting cut off? I hate it when I have to keep repositioning this camera. My hand is nothing yet. So why are my hands being cut off? There you go. Is that better? No? Fuck it. I'm getting cut off by my own bloody camera. I don't know. Hates me. Anyway. So professional. Anyway. Yeah, I do this every Wednesday evening, basically after I finish work at 11. So, I'm streaming, doing some Banner Saga 2, as you can see. I have played the first Banner Saga, and if you would like to see that, there is a link down below to my YouTube channel. I upload all my videos onto YouTube. And yeah, do subscribe and ding the bell so you can get notified of when my next videos come out. Take a peruse of all my videos, let me know what you think of them, and obviously please do check out a playlist I've done called Let Me Know If You Like. It's basically loads of little one-shots of games that I've played, and basically if you want to see more of them, just leave a like on it, comment if you want to see me to do certain things or something like that, and I'll see if I can. And if you want to get more, and if you are watching on YouTube and you want to know how to get me when I'm live, just go to twitch.tv/wolfreak54. You can just go to the down below, see my schedule, and obviously follow me on my social medias there, because I always do an early warning for every stream on Twitter and on Instagram, basically saying what I'm playing, if there's been a schedule change, what time exactly I'm playing, etc, etc, etc. Well, that's all said. And no other announcements need to be done, because I'm not being sponsored as of yet. Hopefully one day. Highly doubt it. I'm a very small time person on this. But we're going to get back into it, and I'm glad that you're here, my lovely fiance, who was so kind as to pick me up tonight from work, even though she really was tired. So I really do appreciate that, baby. Anyway, so for those of you that might not know what's going on currently, if you want to get up to date with the story, as I said, do check out my YouTube channel. But so far, we are with the character Bulwark, who is a berserker Varl, which are giants, and you are a leader of a mercenary band, and you are leading a group of villagers from a village that was attacked by the Dirge. Into the caves beneath, which are basically known by the Volca, which are also known as Menders. Basically, these people are wizards in this world. They are like song singers who mend the world and make sky bridges out of stone, etc. And there's been a few discoveries and developments, so do check out the YouTube channel. If you want to know anything though, do ask and I will happily let you know, but I'd rather not spoil it for people who may want to watch it, so do check it out. That all said, let us leave the camp and continue on into the unknown caverns that are ahead of us. I'm shattered. Just before you fall asleep, do you mind telling me how the sound is in that, please? Is the game noise alright? Am I getting drowned out by it all? Oh, so we might be actually reaching the end of it. And here's the Volca in question. The Volca stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path we take now. Volca gets in her face. I'm usually a nice one, Volca, but with those things down here, I'm past nice. You lead us down here, get us out. Volca is the human in our little mercenary band. Oh, and I forgot, we got a dirge of us, the dirge's version of a mender. A low rumble comes from the car. The stone singer is saying something. His stone song has shown him the way. We'll soon be in our world again, a strange phrase, but there is nothing to do but follow her lead again. Oh god. Oh, looks like we might be making our way out though. The smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit ahead. We went too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwarker, Raven shouts. We killed Dirge when we seed him, not nursed him back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters and even clansmen from Bindle run for the exit without looking back. Volker says nothing, but her silence says everything. Fuck's sake. Cowards! You took 27 supplies, no fucks. Everyone continues moving forward. The fear of the warped, twisted creature is fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exits. It's not pure daylight. Keep moving, Volker shouts to everyone. Then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of the Wormscale Mountains now? Oh. Are we in unknown territory now? Well, what in the depths am I looking at, Volker? I don't know. It's fucking weird, that's what it is. Okay, fair enough. Well, we got out. Well, I named this spelunking. We've left the bloody caves. So yeah, we literally went through an entire mountain range there because Bindle is right there. Are we going back to Alita and her group? This is another one of the characters, and this is what I like. They kind of have brought the party together in the end of the last one, then split it off, and it's good how they've split it off. It's Alita and the character we know from the previous game, splitting off from character we've only just met at the end of the last one, so we get to know him and follow the characters a little bit more. It looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Ivor says, walking your way. We're about to as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now's the time. He tosses aside a whittled stick. I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Jorsa. Seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed. Yeah, this place was getting attacked by both Dirge and Horseborn, which are centaurs basically. So I'm going to go talk to our Horseborn ally, if we can, because they have a very strange language. Roach looks nervous as you approach. Oh dear. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. Why did you attack our Horseborn? If you're going to join us, you have to follow orders. I want to know about you and Deirdre. Why did you attack the other Horseborn? His eyes dart around and he repeats your words silently, slowly before preparing his response. Other like me, wrong. Friend, no. You look at Oddleaf to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a bit. I'm gathering maybe it was like a different tribe, so they weren't friends of theirs. Fight, friend, no. Other, wrong. You fought them because they're not your friends. Roach squints and studying Oddleaf's mouth moving. Friend, no. You choose your words carefully. I want to know about Deirdre. Deirdre? He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Deirdre mate. Me hers. Hers mine. Oh, that's sweet. When food much again. Strong young for Deirdre and me. Oddleaf looks at you with an arched eyebrow. Hey, don't get any ideas. A confident man wanting to provide it for a family. There's something attractive about that. Oh, for God, it's a... I'm not saying anything. You smile and shrug before looking back at Roach. Follow orders. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You're not in trouble, but we are heard. Lita is our leader. Oddleaf points to you and speaks slowly. You follow orders from leader. You follow orders from leader. You cannot be sure how Roach understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? No, but he'll learn to appreciate it. You choose your words carefully, remember to talk slowly. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you. Roach simply stares at you. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. Thank. He taps a hoof onto the ground a few times before trotting off. My best guess is there are different herds like our clans, but they don't really get along. Maybe the herd attacking Lunda was just a particular enemy. Maybe. She smiles and leaves you to your confusion. Well then. Bloody hell. Right, so we can now talk to the old man Jorsa, and obviously view our heroes, so we'll talk to Jorsa first, get all the conversations out of the way. So that's it? You're just going to leave us to fend for ourselves? We know... You know we're heading to Aberrain. I've been very clear about that. But what if the Dirge return, or those flea-ridden Horseborn? I'm not sure about the Horseborn, but you can count on more Dirge. But why? Why are they after Lundar? I don't really know. They're running from something same as us. We don't have to discuss this. Tell them the truth. Fuck it, go for it. But you're running from them? What are they running from? That's what we'd all like to know. Jorsa's eyes dart around for a moment. Does that mean you'll take us with you? You think about that, what he's asking. Are you ready to sow your banner into ours? We cannot support this many people. All of you. How many are there? Well, let me think. There's around 200 of our clansmen since you saved the homes. I think this about sums it up. What do you say? Are you ready to sow your banner to ours? Wait a minute, girl. You may have charmed a few others in town into that banner, but this is Lundar. Fine, stay here. We're leaving. Fine, fuck you. Bye. Well, hold on. Have you never heard of haggling? Fine, we'll sew it into yours. Fuck. Look, mate. This is the end of the world. She don't give two shits. Great, then that's settled. Jorsa, what can you tell us about the old wood? If that's where you're heading, with this many. When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side. Well, strange things happen in that place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever. Is it dangerous? You charged into town under attack by Horseborn and Dirge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous. I guess that means we'll find out. You agree and call for everyone to move out. Right. So we've got 384 clansmen, only 8 fighters. Good thing is though, we can turn some of those people into fighters. Right, let's have a look at our heroes. Who have we got with us? Also, how is everyone this evening? I'd love to know. So we've got 48 renown. Why have I not used it? Right, so Alita, you're going to level up, my dear, because you're the leader. So follow the leader. Promote. Yes. Ooh, Overwatch. Alita knocks an arrow and waits. Any enemy who moves within her bow range will be struck by her deadly missiles. Alita sacrifices her immediate attack for the chance to set up attacks against multiple foes. It is also useful defensively, since every enemy who comes into a range will be hit. Choose ability. Can't choose an ability, it's just Overwatch. Let's go for it. So there we go. So now we can put... the only thing we can put up is our exertion. No, so willpower, Daniel, you idiot. Right, so we've got exploit and divert. 5% to avoid armor attack. You search for their broken straps or torn mail and then make them pay. I think that'll be quite good because whittling down armor. There we go. So she has a 15% chance to cause puncture now. Nice. And confirm. There we go. So who else can we level up? Well, Ludin and Trigiver really pulled us out of the fire in that in one of the fights. I remember they're both doing their spear work there. So I think they both deserve a level up. Pig sticker. Yep. And we're going to put up... Oh, I can't actually put up anything of you except your strength from that. So, robust. Resists 1 strength damage, or... artery strike. 10% bonus to critical chance. Both sound really good, but I think robust because then you're more able to handle yourself close quarters, mate. There we go. Ludin, promote you as well, considering you are being a rather good ally so far. And I do like you, my good sir. I do like you, and we're going to make you robust as well. Make you a big ass king. Actually, no, you know what? We'll put one on robust. and hunker down, resist 1 armor, or tighten straps. I think tighten straps because that will basically mean he can gain more armor, which is good. Right, there we go. Confirm, and we'll move on. And I've still got 9 more renown, but hey, I'd much rather get moving out of here. Off we go. Might stop instantly to try and make more fighters. Olive walks beside you along the paths of Lunda, paths strewn with the wreckage of the recent fighting. You're doing it, Alita. Doing what? Becoming our leader. I'm not the only one who sees it, trust me. I'm not sure what to say to that. Don't say anything, just realise it. A few moments of agonising silence pass before Audley speaks again. I know Yvid talked to you about training in mending. He wanted me to talk to you into it, but I think you made the right decision. You do? She nods. You're from the line of Skogia hunters. You are your father's daughter. There's something these people can relate to and appreciate. There's so much strength in that. Strength you'd never find in spell weaving. I guess, but all I can do is shoot a bow. Yvid can lift stones and call down lightning, and frighten everyone around him. That's not leadership. He's not our leader. As for only shooting a bow, I found those Ludarian arrows for you. Best in the land. They fly further than any others. Thanks, Odd. Thank me by practicing. There's no telling what you'll be able to do with that bow someday. And she kills Asunder, but ends up like her dad. Bloody hell, our banner's got bloody huge. I do like it watching it go along. There's Horseborn watching us. I can see them in the trees. Right. I know it's silly, but I want to camp just so we can get some more fighters because we only have 8. I don't want to keep relying on the Varl to do the fighting for us, so training. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. What can you show me? Train clansmen into fighters. We need the protection. 100 new fighters will do. Will do fine. Ooh, can you train 200? You know what? 200. Do 3. We'll be fine. Do it. Consider it done. Sven whistles through his missing teeth. So we gained 208 fighters now, and we've got 184 clansmen, which is nice. So we've got some clansmen who can do finds food and that, and we've got some fighters now, which is nice. Game trail. One of few gathered hunters says, looking at a beaten path of grass. No telling what we might find down it, but it'll fill some stomachs. Let the hunters hunt. Make a wager for who brings back the biggest kill. We need to keep moving. Well, let's get morale up a bit more. Everyone in the group starts smiling and tossing coins into a purse before heading down the trail. When it branches, 200 sprint left and 3 think the central trail looks promising. You consider what to do. Search the ground for any clues. Follow the hunters to the left. Follow the hunters down the central trail. Search for clues. The other hunters took paths with cloven hoof tracks. There is a chance you could kill the largest hog among them. To the right are rabbit tracks, and probably something much bigger, but it's hard to tell. So let's go on the right one. You choose to hunt alone and move down the path quietly. Sure enough, a couple of hares bolt for cover before you can sight them, but it's not you they're afraid of. The scent hits you as a bear crashes through the brush nearby. You instinctively aim and fire, scoring a shot no one will ever believe. You shot a 537 pounds of meat. However, you are only able to carry 100 pounds back to the caravan. One hunter was wounded, but it will heal. The 2 others brought back a large boar, but you are clearly the victor. Fuck you all. Hello, Celestial. Clansman equal peasant. Basically, yes. Clansmen are just normal villagers who basically provide food, forage, and stuff like that, whereas fighters are self-explanatory fighters. You've given everyone back their coin, and drinks are shared where the injured man's leg is while the injured man's leg is mended. Later, the entire caravan enjoys the stories of the hunt while feasting. Oh, wow, we're getting some supplies from that, and some good humour. See, look, it says Clansman foraged, so we got even more supplies out of that. We didn't have to go through a cave either, unlike Bulwark, who decided we were cursed, and turns out he was cursed all along. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step towards the colourfully daunting old wood. Nothing but game trails in this place, Ivor says. For this many people, I don't like it. He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the old Varl, other Varl, and even the Horseborn acting similarly. Tight places like this don't sit well with us, he says, watching you. No room to stand or swing. There's no place I don't belong. Ivor's growing concern with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and storied past filled with legendary hunts and dense foliage and spore-filled air of the old wood feels eerie. It's probably where the birth of all life on this world came from. You notice the coloured specks in the air are especially thick in the area where when the caravan ahead of you suddenly stops. They're watching a man who is staring at a flower and crying. It's just so perfect, he says. I painted and carved runes, but this flower is what I've waited for my whole life. Excuse me. The spectators are now nodding with tears in their eyes. You are not sure what to do, Inspector Flower. Why is it perfect enough? Keep moving. No, they are entranced. Keep moving. But my life is in this flower, the man says. The others are crying loudly now. Hakon walks by, takes in the scene and shakes his head before walking off. Fine, but we're leaving, you say. Several people stay behind with the man, but the others pull themselves away and rejoin the caravan. You are not sure what to make of the whole situation. Bloody idiots. It's probably some like spore thing and then it's going to eat them or something, like a Venus fucking flytrap. Edinburgh. Is there a place inside this place? Oh shit. The caravan comes to a halt. In front of you stands a single cragsman. We've watched you. You figured that right, he says. Every clansman is wide-eyed and looking around for an attack. Not bad for northern folk, he says. Not great, but not bad, right? No matter. So you know, we'll leave you alone now. With that he turns and walks into the distance. His image blown with the surrounding countryside. The scouts confirm that no one is following as the caravan moves on. Is it like they just fear this place, maybe? A sudden rumble on the foot is strong enough to make you grab the side of the cart for balance. After it ends, you notice a young girl crying when her brother puts an arm around her. That's just the way it is around here, he says. Nothing to cry about. Olive looks concerned. I'm not sure if that's the right attitude or not, she says. It keeps them from worrying all the time, but it keeps them from being cautious too. What's the point in caution, Ivor says. Look around. If it's that massive serpent causing these quakes, it would be an arrow's range away, and we'd never know it from all these trees. His words do little to quash the acrid dread in your gut. Oh dear. Tired. Oh god. The faint smell of smoke that goes unnoticed by many except you and a few others, including the Horseborn, is coming from the south, Ivor says. Edinburgh, if the map is right. It will take us some time to get there. Roach and Deirdre are unleashing strings of angry sounds and pointing to hoof prints leading south through the woods. Clansmen watch them with concern. You consider what to do. What? We can't save everyone. What are the Horseborn doing? Let's see if we can help. Roach turns his back to you. Deirdre struggles to understand your words, finally saying, "Destroy." Your look of confusion brings Scatterhatch are over. This herd, he points at the hoof prints. Enemy. Roach hates Tiracanacha. Tiracanafa. You cannot understand the last word. He said or the sounds afterwards. Mean leader. Who want things, all things, ruined, burned, almost killed Roach when meeting you. You consider what to do. Let's see if we can help. While she doesn't understand your words, your movement towards the village prompts Deirdre to move forward quickly. Only Roach is able to slow her and keep her near the caravan. Your arrival through the smoke is unexpected by the hoofed pillagers. Some unite to hold you off, while others, smeared in blue war paint, flee into the surrounding woods.
Come at me, devils!
So we've got obviously Roach, Deirdre and Scatch. I think we're going to take, because obviously we're going against horsemen, the 2 spear dudes and and obviously Alita. So all our 6s. So what we're going to do is have our range at the end and have these separated out. So there we go. So it goes Spearman, Roach, Spearman, Scatch, Alita, Deirdre. Go! Oh, God almighty. Sorry if I seem a bit out of sorts tonight. Work was a nightmare. Are you gonna load? This is the longest loaded tab I've ever had. Right, so there is 7 of them, including the big one. This is a war boss, I'm assuming. War boss. Making it sound like it's yeah. Fucking Warhammer 40,000. I don't know why that took me so long to bloody say then. Right, move forward, try giver. And give that bitch a good step. Kill that bitch outright. Instantaneous death be upon thee. Oh, that boy didn't like that. Ooh. I forgot that they can move after they hit, so move up to there. Get rid of some of his armor. And then pull back Tri-Giver. So we've got 3 javelin throwers over here and then 3 fighters on the left now. Right, let's see how good we can do against this one now. So 7, perfect. Okay. Oh shit. Obviously use willpower there to double that up. Right. Kill her outright. That's another one down. I think once we get rid of the range, we should be alright. Right. Move there and shoot that asshole. For an 8. Nice one. That's what you get, dickhead. There and start. Oh, what's your ability to do? Poison tip. Strength damage plus poison over time. Unit is passable. Don't know what that means, but we'll do that another time. For now, let's do some damage. There we go. I thought she was throwing a spear at the person right in front. Oh, stun, skip turn, damn. Jesus Christ. That just knocked Roach out completely. Jesus. That's most of their armor gone. Oh, +1 Titan straps. God damn it. Right, instant take the one out on the right. There we go. And then Oh shit. More of them. Tail. Right, okay. I think we need to take out their leader more than anything. Well, let's kill this one. That's another one down. Let's... Shit. I should have looked at that before I actually did it. God damn it, Daniel. See you later, Miser. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Another one gone. I just gotta hope he doesn't kill. Right, let's get in there. Right, time to take out this guy's armour. That's 4 of his armour gone. Perfect. Can't believe he killed Roach in, like, you know, an instantaneous swing of death. Right. More of his armour gone. Now he has 4, which is perfect. Okay, we're doing okay. Where am I aiming at? That's the question. Right. 6 to 8, perfect. He's only got 12 left, which is good. Yeah, try give a go there. Oh, try give you beautiful bastard. He's left him with 2 health, perfect. Stay up, try giver.
Don't you die on me.
Right, yep. There we go, looting, perfect. Oh, that's all it took. I thought it would be the case. The Golden Bridle. Little is known about this ancient piece of riding equipment, but it will find injured. And he's the only one. That's the first fight we've only got 1 person injured in. I think after more came in, it became a bit obvious that, you know, attack the big guy. Especially after he took Roach out in 1 fucking hit. Jesus. With the Marauding Horseborn defeated, the Varl and clansmen quickly doused the fires around the village. We can never repay you, the village estates, but we will spread word of what you did here today across the woods and hills. Thank you. The governor looks at you from a distance and nods once. Oh, so we've gained his approval a little bit, have we? Right, let's have a look at our heroes, because we've got some items that we can probably equip to people now. I don't think Luden has an item. I think Trigiver does, but it's an old one, so we may be able to equip him with something better. Right, let's have a look. Lita. Lita doesn't have an item apparently, doesn't she? No, she does. Oh, someone already has the Golden Bridle, or is already equipped with it. She does have a Lita's bracelet, +1 armor, +1 strength, and +1 will, or +1 to all talents. I'm assuming that's all of them there. And he's already got on Derndra's hand, so plus, that's why he can do more strength, +3 strength. And where's right? Trying to get Luden. Luden. Still level 3. I'm so useless. All these characters, and I hardly use any of them. Luden, my boy. Let us give you something to use, shall we? You can have this jar of sweeties. Oh yeah, plus we'll, there you go. To your strength, my friend. Right, there we go. We've got 35 renown out of that, nice. So we could level up a Lita in that again. Right, let's level up some of our horseborn friends. So, Skahatch, let's level you up. Mule kick. Oh, so that's the kick that that chief guy was using. Cool. Roach must be rank 10 to equip the golden bridle. Damn! Okay, fair enough. So, what does the gold bridle do anyway? Gives +3 to all talents, +1 strength on attack, and +1 breaking armor. Nice. That is very worthwhile. Right. And... Skahatch, you know what? I know we can't. Saying we can, but we can't. What? Oh, hang on. I know why. I didn't actually give him any points, did I? I didn't actually do the points, so we're going back on there now to do the fucking points. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to give him full armor, and we'll leave it at that. There we go. And... yeah, so it was alright, but she keeps on getting down, so same with Odd. So we'll level up Odd, because we need more archers, and put her armor up and her strength. Confirm. And then we'll promote her again, so she can be level 6, and she can now do the slag burner thing. Bit of a wrong named ability there, but okay. Right. Dodge, so avoid strength attacks. Or lucky shot. I think lucky shot sounds good. 40% bonus to hit chance. Sounds good to me. Especially when we're going up against heavy armored fighters. Right. So, got 27 supplies, everything's fine. Let's get moving then. Further into the old wood we go. A group of 24 humans, thin and dirty, step off the rough path to let the caravan pass. Please, a young girl says, anything to eat? Her mother, eyes averted, pulls the girl by the arms to silence her. Of course, have some food. Why are you all out here? Homes were burned, a man says, coughing. Cowards didn't even show a banner. Now we're just trying to get somewhere safe to start over. You can join us if you'd like. Similar to us, but we can't spare anything. We'll give them some food, but we're not going to let them join because they may end up fucking robbing us. A few adults seem shocked and hold their hands up in appreciation, tears in their eyes as you hand over some food, a few furs. The young girl smiles and regardless of what it's cost, you feel you've done the right thing. Well, this is the thing, they might be innocent travellers or they might have been brigands, but we've done something. As you can see, clansmen are getting food, so we're not going downhill greatly. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's the Ben? It's the governor going, you shouldn't have done that. You duck under small branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. The few people you see tending to scatter as you approach. Only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches in robes, so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches, which are freely bleeding. Oh God. We were attacked by bears. Welcome, friends. We don't get many visitors here, but welcome. Welcome. Is everything alright? Where is everyone? Why is this place so hidden? Here and there, some are working the forest, others are just shy. They'll warm up to you. We won't be here for long. The man only smiles. Please, make yourself at home. We have good food and strong drink, enough for everyone. The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again. We have no names here. We simply are. With that, he shuffles away around a building. This doesn't feel right to me. This really doesn't feel right to me. I don't like this one fucking bit. Right, we have no renown to buy food with, so we can't really do that, so we're going to just leave. This place is fucking weird. And they said they came from a village that was attacked. What if those were the people that attacked it and they're just, you know, making it theirs? I mean, you can't even see the village. I didn't even realise. I thought it was a glitch for a minute there. Peculiarities are no stranger in the old wood, but the discovery of a blue-tinged campfire in the distance creates quite a stir among the clansmen. The Varl ignore it completely, but fighters and families alike want to look a closer look. You consider what to do. Call everyone back, keep moving along, and the others rejoin later. Yes, have you ever seen anything like that? This. The archer eyes are wide and they dart around to various branches in the trees. Maybe, she says. Best to move along. Call everyone back. No telling who's or what's out there, you say. Let's stay together and keep moving. By the looks on their faces, you clearly dashed a few dreams, but the clansmen all return. No offence. I don't want to lose people in this woods. We already lost like 6 people when entering this place. I don't want to lose hundreds by walking through it. I do like the artwork though, as I've said many a time. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backward glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings cracking are the only warnings before bears and their cragsman masters attack. Bastards. I knew they weren't going to just, you know, well, we're not following you, well, we're not following you. Bullshit! We know you're there! plus 3 will per kill and plus 2 will on a rest. Lovely. Right. Let's get some Varl into this business, shall we? Right. Hakon and Arva. Time for you to earn your stripes, lads. Right. I'm going to remove you and put Hakon in the line along with Ivar. So it's going to be Ivar, Ludin, Hakon, and then there we go. Excuse me again, Jesus Christ. See how well this fight goes now. It's only against puny humans and the bears. Bloody bears. So they've got 3 bears and 4 humans all together, right? Let us get like that, and he can be like a starting point. You two stay together, and Alita stay there. There we go. I'm going to actually just rest and wait for them to do something. Okay, that was something, I suppose. Let's move there. And start running on this bed. Take this, you sudden giant furball. Oh dear. Fucking hell. These bears really know how to hit, don't they? Right. Lead him. And whittle down the armour, because if I remember correctly, even if you attack their strength, you instantly go for their armour. Ah, clever. They've made a barrier out of the bears. I like it. Right. Okay, we'll move there then. Ooh, we can get an 8. See, it absorbed most of the rest on the armour, but it still hit, so that's good. Right, move there. Oh, you shitbag. Fucking throwing axes at me. Come here. There we go. Now the bear's going to come on the side. Oh, good, it hit its own master. Nice. It's like a berserker. Oh, hang on. Yes, Alita. Kill that man. Oh, hang on. Yep, good. She killed the man. I thought she was aiming for something different then. Trigger, go there. And attack that bloke there. Getting his armor down a bit more. Right, they're from the shield wall, that's okay. Let's try and get... Ooh, nice. So we got through to the other one and kill that bear. Nice one. Oh dear. Oh no, he's going for the horse. He sees horse, he think food. Right, raw ability, so he can do trample and mule kick. Fuck it, let's kick a bear in the face.
Fuck you. Bite me, you shitbag.
God, you fucking bite me, I'll fucking kill you. Right. Perfect, I was hoping that it would do that, and I'm sorry, Hakon, about the damage there. Right. Yes! Another Cragman bites the dust. Alita's shooting is superb. Oh god, Ivar's down. Seems like the Varl are being outdone by the Horseborn at the moment, doesn't it? Oh, stunned, so skip turn.
Where did he go?
There we go. Oh, no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. God damn it. No, I can't, so end turn, fuck. Again, they're going for the fucking... Leave the fucking horse alone, it's not food, god damn it. Good, scatter damage, I like it. Right, Alita. Let's see if we can get some more damage on this bear. Oh, no, I aimed for something completely not a bear. Oh god, Luden. Oh, nice freak of the robust. I like it. Use some willpower so we can get a bit more damage behind it. Nice. Good, good. That's another one gone. Shit. We're losing people left, right and centre here. Deflected instantly. No. Right. We haven't even got the other bear's armour down yet. Oh good, it killed its master though. We've only got the bears to worry about now. Good, good, come on. Oh god. Shit, Alita, no. You leave that poor girl alone, you shitbag, food-ridden sack of a rug. I absorbed that on its armour. Oh god, Trigger's down. I knew that was going to happen the moment I saw 16 on its attack. Jesus Christ, one? Really? Come on, Ivor. I mean, Hakon. You've got to be able to hit harder than that. Why is it only one that we're able to get? Is it because we're exhausted? Or is it... Oh, it's because that's all they've got strength-wise. Damn it. Jesus. Right. One bear left, and we've lost the only guy who actually had any health. Great. We're going to lose this. I can see it happening already. Right, it's going to kill Ivor. I mean Hakon, for God's sake. I swear I'm not a Varlist. I keep getting the name mixed up. let's just keep trying to move him. Move his armor down. Bad bear. Go away, bear. No. Oh, fuck. I got cocky with the last fight. Seriously, Val were doing shit all that fight, really. I'm meant to be the heavy damage dealers, and no offence, Skahatch and all that did more damage. Bloody fucking morons. Right, we're all injured, I get it. No need to rub in my failure in my face. Right, I'm going to check to see how much time. Right. The Cragsman killed some fallen fighters and a few more protecting your supplies. We were just looking for food and a place to lay our heads now that the bogs have cracked and drained. He smiles, showing rotten teeth. Guess you took care of the first part for us. They take some food and disappear into the old wood. 31 fighters, 26 supplies. What bastards.
Geirröðr's Godstone is in the shadows ahead. His guidance would be a welcome gift.
Alright, okay, fair enough. Fucking... We tried our best there. It's just those fucking bears that whittled our strength down. Should have really focused on them first and then handled the fucking Cragsmen, because they would have probably killed their masters, all of them. The site of Geirröðr's Godstone is in the centre of the old wood. Surprises almost everyone. The Eastway road surely minimised the Godstone's visitors, allowing lichens and ivies to encase it. Still, the surrounding area appears accommodating, except for the rather new and impassable rift in the ground, just beyond the stone, and already your clansmen are slouching off their packs. You consider what to do. Clear away some ivy and inspect the stone. Discuss the broken ground with Juno and Yvid. Join a caravan and set up camp. You move on, glancing back at the Godstone only once. What advice could a dead god possibly give anyway, you think? But keep it to yourself. Up ahead, some clansmen are already setting up camp. I suppose we're going to have to rest then. Oh. Sleep overcomes you faster, fuck's sake, itchy leg, faster than you expected. But your mind remains active. Ollo's Battle of Borsgard replays in your dreams. But this time your father hands you the silver arrow and you shoot Bellower. The Sunder growls and grabs you instead of your father. You can't breathe. Your eyes snap open and you find your tent has collapsed on you. The ground is shaking uncontrollably. You finally manage to free yourself and grab your bow and arrows. Oh god, what is happening? Oh shit.
Eivin, run!
Single words, Evid, run. Oh dear. Oh, we're her on our own. I've been here before, but not like this. Oh god. An ancient tongue. I know the language. How is it that you remain alive while inside me? Oh. I'm no longer sure I can die. Troublesome. Don't fucking tell it you can't die. It will just try and prove you wrong, you silly woman. You've been hunting me. Such arrogance. I consume what parts of this world I can, but your use of power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable. A memory enters your mind. You've spoken with the serpent once before. You should not be here, so nothing is yours. I haven't used any power. So you swallow me, and how can I give it back? You repelled my attacks, but managed to die in your own ways. Yet you maintain a grip on my power. Absorbing you as a meal makes sense. Everything shakes violently. Have I become so pathetic I cannot even consume you? Why must you consume me? Perhaps we want the same thing. Release me. Why must you consume me? I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh. Yet nothing keeps me from it. And if I kept you from it long enough, would you starve? Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness. And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you. The space shudders again. The others, could they be your end as well? But you can control them all. You blink, and the serpent catches your hesitation. I just saw Bulwark in the background there, like a starry version of him. Or am I just mistaken there? No, I see it. So there is one you cannot control. He could be my salvation. But... oh, Bulwark. Another shudder. I feel it too. We are both dying. No satisfaction in mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustrating to learn a solution too late. The space shakes horribly. One last time. Vinic dicim jocul. The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. Several flames shriek both. The two of you shriek simultaneously, and your vision dims. Oh dear, what has happened? Oh God. Oh, that happened. Hush, Juno, you're safe. Now I'll always keep you that way. Evid, how did you know to do this? Shh, save your questions. We should get away from here. He fucking killed it. Jesus Christ. Go, Yvid. Bloody hell.
We are the Serpent Killers.
Oh God. I don't think we are. It's following us via the sea. Oh shit. What happened to all those people? What happened to all the people we had? Fine. Several humans and a few Vaal wander out of the old wood to rejoin you. Almost all look dazed, moving by route rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left of the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. What happened to all those people, though? This is the weakest I've ever felt, Alita. We've lost so many. I feel the same way. I couldn't do a damn thing to help. You've never seen the Vaal look like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Yvid threw lightning at it. I never seen anything like that. And I've lived a long damn time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped. Then blasted open its side to save her. It was a pretty brave thing to do. He scared off as many clansmen as the serpent. I can't tell if you like what he did or not. What's me liking it or not have to do with anything? He did what he did because he had to. You and me have been in the same situation before and would probably do something similar. You both look towards Juno and Yvid. I don't know what the first thing about Spellweavers, but I get the feeling he's not an ordinary mender, and a Volker being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning. It sounds like one of Oslo's tales, How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us... He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. So they all died in that attack. Well, shit. When Juno stands from the cart carrying her, clansmen will call old prayers or pull their children behind them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Uvid to join her away from the caravan. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear more than respect. Ivor shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all this is leading, but these clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing so good. We all will. I'll speak to the bigger families and try to calm them. Train more fighters. That should keep them distracted. We won't get any answers until Juno is ready to talk. I'm going to talk to the bigger families and calm them. While you're doing that, Ivor says, I'll see what I can find out from the menders. You find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down. Waterfalls, smashed towns, horseborn and giant snakes, one father says. You've got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreements, but he calls for them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner. The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod. Well, he's just stating his point, and obviously he is right. None of us know what's ahead of us. Oh great, we're going to have to go by boat.
There are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskevik. But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
It's the only place they can go, I suppose. Days have passed since Yvid pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance. I'm worried about all the people we're missing, scattered like that in the old wood. I feel guilty. You can't prepare for a giant snake busting up your camp. But these people depend on me. I gave them my oath, and we would get them to Aberrang. Then keep going. From the moment you left Skogir, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest of us, you can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you. You keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something? The giant Varl sighs. Junior and Yvid, they want me to join them. What? Join them where? They haven't filled me in on their most of their plans, but they said I am needed and that we're leaving the caravan. Leaving all three of you? All three of us. Why would you do this to me? Why now? Look, what's left of this caravan. I've seen who is left. A bunch of humans of Varl who depend on you and Hakon, not me. But I would have never made it this far without you. And I've done my job. This isn't easy, but don't make it harder than it has to be. Before you can respond, Juno and Yvid arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard. I ever told you of our plans? What's this all about? We are no longer good for this caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly, something we cannot do with all of you. But this caravan needs the three of you. I need you to help get these people to Aberrang. That's not entirely true. We're working on something Juno learned about at Girina's Godstone. That's right. Lend me your map. Confused, you hand your map to the Volker. She and Yvid hold it at the corners, or tracing patterns with spear and staff. The map glows faintly, and looses threads of her cloak and his tunic snake through the aged material. The image pulses. It looks alive. Oh, what's going on here? Oh wow. Is this... Oh shit, this is... what's coming, the darkness and all that. Because this is everything that's been destroyed. Because that's where look, there's Skogia there, and Gorfheim where it all started. So that's whatever this darkness is that is encroaching and forcing the dirge. The gods may be dead, but a few of their secrets remain. I've spoken about a darkness enshrouding the land, but now you bear witness to it on your map. The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here. Even the chasms opening across the land are displayed, but your path to Aberrang is clear. Speed will be your ally now. With so few, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. I still don't understand why you need Diver. There are so few of us because of you two. Is this all I need? A one-armed Varl brings good luck. You shake your head but refuse to look at the Varl. Either strength and resolve will be necessary for us in the days ahead. It is the same resolve you use daily, and you will have Hakon and a remaining Varl with you for strength. Nod your understanding. We realise this isn't easy for you. It's not easy for anyone now. Still, you could have made it seem a little harder to say goodbye. The giant Varl gives you a fake frown. You and the rest of the caravan are needed in Aberrang. What will assault you there will require every bit of your wits and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if you do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? Oh, if they succeed. You'll know because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive no matter what occurs. Hold out as long as you can. Hold on until the darkness breaks. Silence follows her words. You keep saying darkness, but what is it? Juno stares at you. Your concern about the darkness starts to fade until Yvid touches her shoulder. The darkness is a mistake. A part of the world never meant for you, or us, or anyone alive today. Then why is it here? Because Yvid, that's enough. The Volker looks at you, and for a moment, her hard-eyed expression cracks. We're trying to do what we have to. You notice her spear move ever so slightly before your mind moves to other things. She's pushing your mind out of it, bitch. More secrets. I wish I could promise you nothing but safety, but Aberrang will be the refuge for so many. Clans will vie for power the way they always do, even in the face of destruction. Remember, you are a Sunder Slayer. Your reputation will help you and a great deal. That doesn't really put me at ease. Just use what you've learned on this journey to keep the others alive. You consider what to say. Prepare to leave. I should get the clan ready to head up the coast and west to Aberrang. If you were anyone else, I'd stick around to help, but there's no one alive better suited to taking care of these folks. You look at the giant Varl who has been with you through so much. Do we see each other again then? In some form or another, I imagine. The two of you smile. Before I go, I think it's time you became a leader again. Your hood might still serve you in a fight, but otherwise, pull it down. The people deserve to look at their leader in the eye. Thank you, Ivar. You're probably right. Later I'll miss our talks, but we both have plenty to keep us busy. Take care. You as well, Yvid. Ivor and Yvid find a small fishing skiff. The once clear water of the Fisker Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl hauls the vessel towards the receding tide. I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life, though it probably means little to hear it from me. You've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, my small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. Then I hope luck is with you as well. Take care of Ivor. The Volker gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan. Everyone, on your feet. We'll push into Aberrang. Not just yet, I'm going to have to say... Oh. Oh, we're going for that little skiff, are we? Is this the end of this one, I suppose? Chapter 13, the fetters will burst. Oh, we're going back to Bulwark now, are we? That is very creepy, that darkness. Away from the woodcutter camp, where you found the rest of the restful ravens, Volker joins you as you stare into the woods. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the Shield Maiden won't let it drop. I keep seeing Dirge in different ways. We're eating together, then they're gone. Once I was teaching them to fight and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Volker watches you, listening closely. In the dreams I feel old, ancient, strong. Then the Dirge disappear and I feel... what? Sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness. Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kingship towards a Dirge. Have you tried talking to the Stone Singer we picked up? That would just get the famed Volker involved. Several will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Ford and be at the Volker Tower in Manahar soon. She'll have plenty to say there, and besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? Let's just finish the job and get off getting this cart to Mana. You're right, I'll talk to her about the dreams. Juno or whoever mentioned the darkness coming. Good. You're losing sleep. That puts all in danger. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Volker and you both scan the trees. There. You point to an archer, loosening her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Ooh. What bitch dares to fire an arrow at me? Is it Alita? She has come for me. For fuck's sake, I am cursed. So shit, it's only two of us against this lot. Right, go there. Give us your food and your weapons. Fuck off, you're trying to rob us. They won't live to learn their mistake. So I'm going to go here and attack the Archerwoman for 6. Take that, you shitbags. Ow. And stab her at the back for... Take that. No archers for you. Ow. Asshole. Goddamn assholes. Always trying to hit me for no reason. All I want is to live, you dick. Nearly killed 2 of them all in one go. Ow. These guys are obviously desperate folk who have nothing else but the willingness to die. Oh, hang on. That guy at the back looks more like their leader, so might be an idea to kill him. There we go, 2 dead. Perfect. Now we're just going to kill these shield people of theirs. Right, let's whittle their armour down. And nope. Go for that one. Get a 7. Nice. Perfect, that's more than dead. Perfect 6. That'll kill him. Very good. Now there's only 4 of them left. You shitbag. Good. That hurt him. I'm glad to know that that hurt him. Right. Right. Wrong person, didn't really want to attack him, but hey. For fuck's sake, Daniel, pay attention to what you're doing. Might actually be a good idea. And good. Got a bit more damage on him. Shit. Right. Yeah, let's attack the one we were going to attack in the first place. That thing. Shield. There we go. There's only the archer left. Jesus. Right. Come on, bitch. God damn it. That's fine, Well, no offense, we were fucking outnumbered. What do you expect? We were lucky we killed all of them except one. You pass out hearing distant battle, chanting death. When you wake, you nudge Volker, who is thankfully still alive. Back at camp, Spar tells you escaped prisoners from Gulen are attacked. They were starving, more interested in food than fighting, he says. Before he died, one of them said they'd been left to rot in Gular, and the townsfolk and guards gone to Aberrang. Well, there you have it, guys. We're going to have to leave it there, I'm afraid, for tonight, as it is past my hour. But hey, didn't have to stop and make camp. We got to a point where we actually made camp. So thank you very much to everyone who came and just tuned in. If you did like what you saw, don't forget to follow up above, and obviously turn on the notifications so you can get notified when I'm next live. If you want to get more early warnings of when I'm live, do follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. There are links down below to that. Follow me there, as I always do an early warning of what time, what game, everything, always there. And if you are still unsure, you can always check my schedule right below here. You can also, if you want to see more content and see the beginning of these streams or see the beginning of the Banner Saga tale, just go to my YouTube link, just click there, subscribe, ding the bell so you can get notified when my next videos come out. And if once again you're watching on YouTube and you want to catch me live, just go to twitch.tv/wolfreaper54, check out the schedule, follow, and turn on notifications. With that all said, guys, I've really enjoyed this. I was sad to see Ivor go, but hey, we may see him again. We'll have to wait and see the next one though, guys. Thank you very much, guys. This is wolfreaper54 howling out. See you later, guys. Bye.